Hello, my name's Fat Talk 23 Gaming. Welcome back to Dicey Dungeons. We are on to the hard modes, and these are all pre-recorded. Look, no hands. But yeah, we've got a long night ahead of us here. Now, me and my other half, Millie, took these almost 50-50. She ended up doing the warrior, the thief, the robot, and the inventor, leaving me the jester, who I love, and the witch, who I love in the main game, but hard mode can kiss my ass. So yeah, I get to see a bit of Millie's playstyle, and she is very much an all-out, I'm going to beat everything to every inch of its life, and you will like it. Absolutely love her for it. She just goes gung-ho with everything. It's something to watch. But yeah, if any audio seems to go a bit weird every now and then, it's because I've just edited where fights might have been lost or restarted. So if at any point the audio or video looks like sort of skips or like darts around a bit, that's all it is. Nothing sinister. Also, if the game audio is a bit quiet, I do apologise. I've got it up as loud as I can on the recording program, but it just seems alright. But yeah. And taking a bit of inspiration from my favourite YouTuber, someone called me Johnny, I got 3 drinks lined up today. I got a coffee, a soft drink, and an alcoholic drink. And should I be promoting other channels on my one? Probably not. Do I care? Not particularly. But yeah, let's talk hard modes. All enemies get upgraded equipment. So, on top of all the other handicaps you can get in this, you also have to deal with enemies with extremely powerful gear. And yeah, just that one little change can make some of these hard modes, well yeah, live up to their name. They get ridiculous. Especially the witch, but again, we'll get to her. Now, for the most part, like, the difficulty order is pretty much there. It is pretty much the same. I'd argue the inventor gets a little bit harder with this. She, depending on how it goes, she can be just as bad as the witch sometimes. I mean, Millie showed me how it's done, bless her. But yeah, we're starting off the warrior first, and he's still the easiest one to get through on this. But yeah, but you see here. Oh, did I forget to edit that one out? Oh dear. Slap myself on the wrist. But yeah, even with the warrior, he's still the easiest one to get through this one. You can still struggle with this guy, as you well see here. And yeah, I do recommend going after the hard modes because they are a fun challenge. They are worth the time and a sense of fulfillment. If anything, you do unlock some more of the character information and all that, which they can be quite fun to read as well. But do be prepared to tear your hair out with some of these. Like I had a moment, I won't spoil what until we get to it, that the boss I had to fight with the jester was resistant to the element the game gave me. Like, you have to set up for the jester to carry for the rest of the dungeons. Like, you bastard. Why would you do that? Does the game really hate me that much? Thinking... Which way are we going to go? Marshmallow! Yeah. Minnie doesn't really tend to, she's not much of a defensive player. Like I say, she's very much gung-ho. It's not often I see her use shield or anything. I'll see her use like leather armor of the thief every now and then. But yeah, she's very much just, I'm taking care of this fight as quick as I can. If I end up taking a bit of damage along the way, so be it. If she's got something to get health back with, or she knows she's going to level up, she just, yeah, goes absolutely nuts. As you saw there, got pretty low to the marshmallow. She just went, fuck it. She's also a glutton for dramatic exit. She loves that thing, which I am going to need to utilise for one of the final recordings I'm going to do. I just need to get the last few of the challenges done up. One of them's finish a dungeon with 64 maximum HP, which is a lot of health to carry towards the end of the dungeon. Yeah, that's going to take some doing. Because, as it says, it only does 1 damage, and if it only counts if it's the final blow. So you got to be really, really good at like maintaining and managing what you're doing. And then you need doubles on top of that to actually activate the ability in the first place. Like, yeah. Dramatic exit is useful, it is very helpful, just understand it's very much a risk for reward type gameplay on that one. Oh, 1. It's a bit harsh game. It's a bit harsh. I think I got the window cropped alright. There's a bit of time getting the screen to fit the entire recorded screen, if that makes sense. It's like, no, I just want the entire, I don't want black borders, I just want the entire screen. I just want everything to be on there. There might be times when it like sort of pauses when we're mid-playing, and yeah, I do apologise, folks. As we record this, we did get talking, like, oh look what the baby's doing, and that sort of thing. Yeah, we pulled an all-night with this, honestly. As soon as the baby went to bed as well, it's like, right, that's it, we're battening down the hatches, let's get this done. Both of us, at the end of some of these episodes, like, with the robot, when got the witch done, we're both there just like, yes, it's done! Like, we couldn't celebrate too loudly, obviously, because everyone else in the house was asleep. But yeah, it was celebration, but it was also just a thank fuck for that. Lily's also one for taking the bear route as well. She definitely enjoys playing as a bear, and you know what, I get it. The bear kicks ass. Could do so much damage. The bear is the true berserker in this game. You can get healing abilities with it, but it's just mainly just pile on the damage and take out the enemies in like sometimes 2 turns. It's ridiculous. As we saw earlier in the playthrough anyway. Yeah, the bear's just nuts. Oh yeah, great. I can't remember what we did. Ah, dramatic exit. His rule for the dungeons is one that can be a real pain in the ass for hard modes, where every enemy gets a rock. So those rocks do so much damage. And every enemy being able to do like potentially 8 damage at the start of a round is it's brutal. And then he says, "F you and your rocks." But yep, run away. I forgot to edit out the warrior stuff. It's not like me. I'm pretty sure I've done everyone else's, but I forgot to do the bloody warrior. Sure I did, thank you. Oh well, shit happens. It is early into the recording. Cut me some slack. Don't mock me! Yeah, she definitely, on the second attempt, definitely went a bit more of some freeze in this guy. Makes all the difference. Nice. Take the extra dice, thank you. So there's even a reusable shield finish like that. Give it a nice. I want to electrocute things. I was also interested to find out if she doesn't find the Hoover that bad. I absolutely hate the Hoover. The vacuum, sorry. But, yeah. She's, oh, it's not that big of a deal, just look at it. What? really? Fair enough. We all have our enemies that we like and we hate. It's the health drain that gets me. I absolutely hate the health drain. Drives me up the bloody wall. I mean, obviously, if I use it against against the enemies, you know, it's perfectly fine then. But laddie over. Thankfully, blind's never too bad to work around, really. I'm not saying it can't be an inconvenience, but honestly, blind, as far as RPGs go, is not that bad in this game. Nice. That was good. We like heavy damage. Up yours, Hoover. Destroy it. Destroy the Dyson. I get some health back at the same time. Nice. That was one nice thing about Dramatic X as well. Apart from the max health increase, also gives you 2 HP back as well, so that's quite generous, really. She really wants to change that equipment. Oh yeah, the Magician. I don't think we've had this one yet. At the start of your turn, and a piece of equipment will change its requirements for attacking or doing an action, basically. So, Rusty Sword is now turned into a countdown, but will do 5 damage regardless. So that's pretty cool. So even if you use a combination of dice, you're still going to get max damage from that attack. So sometimes it can work in your favour, sometimes not quite so much. Like a lot of things in this game, it's just a bit of luck, really. Gemstone Staff, do 6 damage. But can use any combination of dice, so that's pretty cool. You can save yourself a bit though. Bloody Aurora. Pain in the arse. Okay, there's a little things, there's like hard mode versions of everything are just brutal. You can very easily end up with some dead games, like just restarting entire dungeons. You get so far in, but then a rule pops up that just really doesn't work with the upgraded equipment the enemies get. It's... yeah. We did have fun doing this, but we were glad to have it done with. I know the only one she really tends to like going back to is the Thief. She absolutely loves the Thief. Watching her play as a Thief is giving you a new appreciation for the countdown equipment. Because it's never been my favourite. But, yeah. Wait, we'll get to that when we get to the next part, anyway. Ugh, Kristalina. Toxic ooze. So I've been quite tempted by that one myself. This is where we're a little bit different. She quite like the Rusty Sword, because obviously when you're low on HP you get double damage, but poison damage was quite, if I can stack that up nicely. Oh. That's the coffee down. Get that down as quick as I can, because I do not want to be falling asleep tonight. It's ready. Coming up 10 PM. Gonna be here a while. Six characters in total we gotta get through tonight, so... And the handyman's just gonna waste time. You're not playing football, mate. You don't need the time waste. You're fine. Fury. That's quite a combination when you're low on health. Fury and the Rusty Sword, just bish bang, gone. But we've now got very low HP to go against Crystallina with. Crystallina's a pain in the ass. Must equal 8. Do a bit of maths quickly. Lovely. Yeah, as you imagine, she goes a little bit on the defense for this one, which is fair enough. Coffee's making me sweat now. Life Crystal isn't too bad. Obviously, Crystallina can recover some health, but as a first thing, it's not bad because you have a chance to just sort of pile on the damage before taking some yourself. Thankfully, we did get some pretty low rolls as well. Hollow Crystal. Why? Just why? Oh. Can place a 6 on the Rusty Sword. Yes, please. Yeah, Magician Rule. It could be pretty useful to have. Sometimes it balls you up, but for the most part, it's not too bad to have. Changes things up a bit. Make sure you're paying attention as well, Reaper. Nice. Can't remember, is it bump or the nightstick? It's the bump. Gotta love a bump. Bump is good. Cornelius, lose 10 max health. Yeah, no, thank you. I never go for that rule intentionally. That one's not bad. Kraken. Cannot see enemy health. Well, as long as you keep attacking, you're not gonna die eventually anyway. Like, as long as you keep yourself alive, that's the main thing. Well, bird, why? Now this is an enemy we both hate, and we both agree on. Up yours, Loudbird. Bloody silence as well. On the flip side, though, you can really screw Loudbird over, which is great. I think I did put a video in earlier of the playthrough. Just infinitely increase the amount of dice you have per turn. Keep adding shield and keep getting more dice. It's all manners are silly, really. Apart from this guy, apart from that, this guy can just rot in hell. Which isn't a nice thing to say, but yeah, it's Loudbird, I don't care. I'd quite happily turn this bastard into KFC. It doesn't help with his hard mode version. That silence does damage as well. Like, why couldn't it be like silence for 2 turns instead? Why did that have to do damage on top of everything else? Just why? At least it still requires doubles, but like being silenced is bad. The weakened is just atrocious. Oh, thank God he's gone. He is out of here. Ooh, upgrade. Gold Crescent Moonblade. Such a useful ability to have. I do like it. I do like it. Ooh. Come on, 6. Hey. Yeah, I don't blame you for doing that with the bloody skeleton. It's bad enough to use his hand as sword to do so much damage, but locking a dice as well if you get 12. So yeah, say goodbye to about half your health. Oh, and by the way, you're gonna nerf you as well. Thanks, mate. It's great. Feels a moon. Oh, strafe. We're saying as well, because normally she's really quick in this game. She's essentially, I don't know why on controller, when using controller, she has like really just slow down and think about it. It's muscle memory. She normally plays this game on the phone look, so she just has to use one finger, it's like flick, 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 done. But yeah, it says it's just muscle memory. Where she's having to actually look at the controller where the buttons are to sort of like figure out where she's going and all that. Oof. Couldn't care less what they have to say. It's like, yep, you're defeated. Go away. Shoot. Noise. Is this the bump coming in? Yeah. Okay, I did remember to edit out a bit then. I think I already touched on it when we were playing through the main episodes anyway, but the music in this game is fantastic. Because anything that makes or breaks an RPG is the bloody music and the soundtrack. And this game is no slacker. It's high energy, it's catchy, and it just makes you want to keep going. I'll say that wicker staff is nasty. Nice. It was a shame we ended up using the Fury on that one. At least he's dead. And then we just got the cowboy. Just a rhinestone cowboy. Do do. Which there was a bit of down sand on this one, bless her. So I'm actually gonna make it through this. Like, yeah, just go for it, love. Bloody go for it. Kick this shit out of that cowboy. I get the worry as well, because like the cowboy, he can do like 18 points of damage in one turn if he gets a really, really high roll. It's insane. But I get the concern. And here comes the pain train. I can't remember if he could do more than 18 or not, though. I think 3 sixes is the most he can get. But yeah. If he could do any higher than that, that would just be absurd. Right, who do we have for a boss of this one? Audrey! Hi, Audrey. Quick equipment checking, go! With 50 HP though, she got a couple of dramatic exits in, so that's good. And yeah, Audrey, she tends to be my favourite one to fight. Audrey's quite simple. Couple of headbutts and weaken. You know what to expect of her. She's not quite as sporadic as what say Scafatch is. Scafatch is a pain in the ass. Buster's pretty simple to point as well, but the amount of burns he can inflict does get pretty obnoxious at times. Madison could just... yeah. We don't like Madison. Beatrice, she can be manageable sometimes. Trying to think about who else. Oif. Or Aeroif? Oif. She's pretty simple and to the point. The shield does get pretty obnoxious sometimes. Drake's annoying, so you have to swap out a piece of equipment for the bloody wooden stake. It's a collective groan every time he pops up. Ain't no need for that, no. At least a few reasons. Here's Audrey, you gotta be on literal damage control. If you can freeze her, if you can shock her, or weaken. Burn, yeah, it can help kill her quicker, but you kinda want to just slow her down, but don't let her go too gung-ho. Well, I do believe we are near the end of this fight. What's my mouse gone? Yeah, pretty much. We're almost there. And yeah, that has been the Warriors. We'll have the Thief come up in just a tick. Once Millie has finished her off, take her down. Nice. So yeah, we'll be on to the Thief next, and it's just gonna get harder and harder from here. I want to make it too easy for you, really. But yeah, so if you enjoyed your time here, please consider subscribing to the channel, be much appreciated. We have time to enjoy morning, evening, afternoon. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you next time with the Thief.